Spyro.
Hello, Ray Phoenix here. Welcome to Let's Play Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage Part 16. We're finally in the Winter Tundra, the third and final world of the game, and this is by far the smallest homeworld in the game. It's very compact, has the least amount of land mass, and it has the fewest levels, and best fewer levels than any other world in this game. I don't really expect that for a last world of the game. I expect the last world to be like overly challenging and very large and filled with all kinds of hazards, but they were kind of just, it almost seems like they were slacking off almost. They're just thinking, let's just make this easy. Spyro already went through tons of challenges already, so let's just make this, let's end the game on an easier note, also I don't exactly call it forgettable. Also, the most best levels of the game are in this. It's like quality over quantity if it were a home world. There's still a lot of gems to collect, and the head bash is just right in front of the level. We can easily buy it. Now, we've collected every gem we've come across since the start of the game, so now we could definitely obtain the head bash abilities, and now Spyro has every ability he could possibly earn in the game, so we could now 100% complete every single level in this game. There's no more Spyro can't do that. There's none of that now. Now Spyro can get whatever he wants now in this game because he got the head bash and moved the head bash ability costs 1,000 gems. So getting this game 100% complete isn't going to be any challenge anymore. It's now possible to completely clear every level. And we can even go to Ripto right now and fight against Ripto because I've collected every orb I could possibly get in this game so far. So Ripto could actually be defeated right now, but I'm not going to do that. I'm being a 100% completionist with this run of Spyro 2. I always try to get absolutely everything in the game. Doing an item cleanup, trying to get every little last gem. Now we can get pretty much every gem and orb that's in the Winter Tundra. And there aren't very many gems or orbs in the Winter Tundra at all. They didn't do as good of a job hiding them in bizarre places or places you never thought of looking. Maybe they find out we already did enough of this. Let's let Spyro complete the Winter Tundra easy. Just run and jump and head bash into these rocks. And then have gems, and one of them had an orb in them. We have almost all the orbs in the game. We're getting close to getting all the orbs in the game. There's gems everywhere. Still a lot of gems. They actually managed to really have a lot of gem density and stuff. Have all the gems all dense in one in this level. But yeah, they still managed to scatter around the level too, because this level is very small, as I keep saying. So here's the last speedway in the game. This gets called Canyon Speedway. The speedway where it's set wells in a canyon. A pretty obvious choice for a speedway, actually, where Spyro can go through Beggar's Canyon and shoot down the Womp Rat targets and collect whatever orb there is hiding in this level and hit all the other targets and all that. It's Canyon Speedway. It's actually a perfect example of what a speedway could be. And also, this level is also very reminiscent of a lot of the levels in Star Wars Rebel Assault 2. Because there was a canyon level in that game. There's a lot of levels in this game where you have to aim a crosshair around and shoot at stuff, which we're going to be doing that in this level. But first, we have to actually complete the level, and then we have to find Hunter, which is also a pretty big challenge a lot of the time. There's those, I don't know, the creatures, those are driving those things that look like free-wheeled ATVs. Their heads kind of look like the heads of Otto Octavius Doc Ock from that Spider-Man game on the PS1 I'd play a lot around the same time I'd playing this game. They're riding around their ATVs, you could fry them, and whatever they got here. Looks like that thing seems to be closed over there, and there's these vultures. I think those are vultures or buzzards or something, and they just fry all of them and could cook them. I'm sure Spyro loves to cook stuff. He must be awesome to be Spyro. He could probably cook whatever he wants, whenever he wants, because of his flame breath. Probably cook any piece of meat in like a few seconds easy with his flame breath. You could vaguely see Hunter over there in one of those, hidden in one of the walls there, but if you go to him, I'm just going to say he's having engine trouble right now, and then come back later. By later, he means when you complete this level the first time around, which is what we're supposed to do the first time around. Get all the targets hit and get all the gems. That's how you collect all the gems of this level. Which gems? I don't think there's... I'm trying to think. I think there are still some parts of this level where you need money bags. You need to pay money bags. Yeah, money bags isn't finished harassing us at this point for more money. He still wants as much money as he possibly can get. I think we will have to buy some more stuff from money bags if I'm not mistaken, but again, I know it's funny. I've played this game so many times before, and yeah, even I don't remember exactly where everything is in this game. It almost feels like I'm playing a new game each and every time I play this game. It's like a game. It's like a game you can play it hundreds of times over, and yet it still feels like you haven't seen all of it. Even though I've got this game 100% complete tons of times before. I bet I could 100% complete this game in under 24 hours. Oh wait, I actually kind of did do that. I actually 100% completed this game in only like 8 hours or so. I actually timed it. It took like 8 hours. I think it took 8 hours for me to 100% complete this game. That's not surprising considering the fact that this game, content-wise, this game is a lot less content than LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. And I know where everything is in this game. Or at least I think I know where everything is in this game. Or any like hidden surprises or hidden gems. Sometimes wonder if they should make a Spyro game that has randomness in it, where sometimes they, like a randomizer kind of thing, where sometimes they have like different obstacles or gems are located in different places. I remember there were levels in Sonic Adventure 2 that were like that, where you had to play as Knuckles, Echidna, and had to find pieces of the Master Emerald. And each time you play those levels, they're always located in different places, which kind of makes it hard to speedrun the game, because speedrunners always memorize where things are located in games, so they know exactly where to go to get everything, so they can get the game in optimal timing, make it record speeds. But the game is random. If it's different each time you play the game, and that kind of makes it challenging to speedrun, unless you know a way to like cheese the game or something like that, or memorize that. I'm sure there's like a limited amount of combinations where they could all possibly be hidden. I'm sure if you played the game a lot, eventually you have all of them memorized, so you know which combinations there are for things. So eventually I'm memorizing the game, or just constantly reset the game or reset the level until you get it to be the one you want. Like Mega Man X6 had randomness in it, which was criticized for that. But in theory, you can keep resetting the game until eventually you get it gives you the more desirable version of the game. Yeah, imagine that. Each time you turn it on, it's a different version of the game. Complete total randomness in the form of a game. So Hunter's going to be controlling this ship plane thing we're going to be flying around, and all we're going to do is move the crosshair around and shoot at the targets. Shoot the targets with the crosshair while Hunter flies the plane. Hunter flies the lead to stuff. This was obviously a big hit. These are some of the best parts of the games that a lot of people would say. That's probably why Spyro 3 has a lot more of this in this game. There's a lot more levels that do these mini-game things in Spyro 3, so obviously this had to have been a big hit. I think they would have put more stuff like this in Spyro 4 too, but Spyro 4 is finished, so I don't think that counts. I'm considering more if I should do a Let's Play of Spyro 4 eventually. I don't know how that's going to turn out. It might involve me filming a lot of footage and it never gets used for anything. But that's why I have a 4 terabyte Seagate hard drive, so I can keep all my video footage safe on a hard drive. I've had a hard drive for nearly 4 years now. It's just barely halfway full, and I've used it a lot. It's 4 terabytes. Eventually I'll be able to buy 10 terabyte hard drive for a cheaper price. Speaking of hard drives, I came across a Facebook page a few days ago for Multistar. Now, not the same Multistar that had those weird satellite dishes that I've been seeing around my city. It's this other company. It's an electronics company from Bahrain, or however you say that. I've never heard of that country before. And they sell like all sorts of technologies like TV, satellite systems, security systems. I saw one of their ads from 2017, and it said, "Oh, if you want to store all of your security footage on something, you need a hard drive. You can get this Seagate hard drive," and showed the inside of it, and showed how a physical disk spinning on the inside. But remember, before hard drives, where we had solid-state hard drives, we had those hard drives that had physical, real disks in them that would spin. It would actually spin really fast, and it's like a record player pretty much, but it's a disk drive, and it stores data, which those are very unideal, even today, because we have solid state now, so why would you use those? Even in 2017, that technology was very outdated, but it's in Bahrain, or however you say that name, so I guess that's probably what they still use. They probably still use those to that very day. Also, they used an outdated Windows logo, the Windows Vista era logo in 2017, and showed different devices being used to show you could use to monitor your security camera footage, like use your phone to look at the security camera footage, and it showed a few different phones, and I could tell one of them was a Windows phone because of the sharp edges, because Windows Phone has had those signature sharp edges that dig into your hands if you use them. My mom thinks it's odd that I hold onto my phone a lot during music sessions. It's like, doesn't the ends of your phone dig in your hands? No, because my phone is not a Windows phone. It's an Android phone made by Samsung, so it has nice, smooth, rounded edges, so it feels as a nice, comfortable fit in your hands. That's why phones are supposed to have nice, smooth, rounded edges, so it feels nice and comfortable in your hands. It's not sharp or jagged like those Windows phones had. No wonder why Windows Phone was a catastrophic failure. And one of the phones showed an image of a really cool wallpaper, like a really cool crystal colored wallpaper thing. And I thought, whoa, I remember seeing that wallpaper a long time ago, and I thought, whoa, that looks like an awesome wallpaper. So just out of impulse, I went and downloaded it and saved it on my phone, and I made it the wallpaper on my phone. So it's like the new wallpaper on my phone now, a classic phone wallpaper. It has this nice texture on it. So I guess I could say I'm proud of that, having a wallpaper on my phone. The wallpaper I had before on this phone, it was just a phone that I bought in Australia for a somewhat cheap price. I bought because I needed a cheap phone for something. I didn't really think much about getting a wallpaper or customizing or making it mine, so I just picked a random wallpaper that came with Android 13. I had Android 13 when I first got it, so I just picked it and just went with it and said, okay, I'll just pick this one. I didn't really put much thought into it. But now I'm using it as my main phone now because my A53, well, I actually did reset my A53 months ago. It still has been proven if my A53 still has that virus on it that makes it, that opens up random apps and opens up files and changes settings in your phone. That's why I stopped. My A53 is possessed by the devil, which is part of why I stopped using it as my main phone. But I don't know, I haven't used it in months since I reset it. Well, I've used it a few times, but I haven't used it a lot. Maybe I should give it some more tests, more trials and tests. I'm still going to make a video about that A04S versus A53 and see how that goes. I think I have almost everything in the Winter Tundra now. Yeah, I do have almost everything in the Winter Tundra now. This is Ray Phoenix signing out.